Aha! We're back and running.
Catherine, are we alive?
That's an impossible question to answer. We lack meaningful definitions.
Just figured it must be a...
Am I muted? I don't think so.
Way to know. Know if this life is worth living.
You assume you've changed so much, but have you really?
I don't know. I don't feel so different. But the world sure does. I never realized how much the idea of myself depended on where I am.
How do you mean?
I miss Toronto. Not because my friends and family are there.
I think I'm good. I don't see anything.
Because I know where I fit in.
No, it's good. Okay.
In Toronto, I know who I am.
That's an interesting observation.
We were messing with this. Am I supposed to turn on though this? Okay, that's broken. Never mind. All right. Okay, hold on. That's broken. Of course. Aha!
Oh, the terminal just lit up.
He's Canadian? Yeah, parody. Why not?
River, do we have any painkillers left? This tinnitus is becoming crippling.
Sorry, we only have heavy stuff left. Morphine level drugs.
I'll take it. Feels like my head is about to explode.
Can do, that's stuff for emergencies. Besides, Cameron thinks the ringing will settle when JR reaches 100%.
Then tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Should be a matter of hours. Just hang in there.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, well, I have this thing I need to take care of, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Sure thing, Herb.
We must have overloaded his black box.
Humans have black boxes?
Here we do. Company policy. It records your vitals to help medical personnel treat you in case of accidents.
That's how I can hear the dead.
Right. Yeah, you should be able to data mine black boxes, just like the intercom at Theta. There has to be a way to cancel the lockdown. Have a look around the room.
I need a password.
Did you do that, Catherine?
What?
The hell?
Right. I think I solved it.
Solved what?
Why do I get the feeling that we just got lowered into the back of a van?
What are you talking about?
That's not suspicious at all.
Omicron retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem? Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, but it's... well, interesting, I guess. we go. The password 111. No. Whoa, Grid, it is weird. Why do they want us to go there? What wants us to go? What's up with the atmosphere change? Remember that Johnny DMT? Yeah, the funny one. What about it? Hours ago? Yeah. Yeah, I drew that. You drew it at work. Function. ACR climber? I guess I can go through there? What was I supposed to do? Let my phone die? What do you... I mean, I guess no, but... Not bad for a quick work doodle, though. A pound. Guess that's where we're at. Which way do I go through then now? I might have lived the past life as a Canadian because of my thing with war crimes, so going with Canadian. I mean, maybe. Hey, it's on. Hold on. Why am I glitching? What's here? Hold on. Are these guys bad? Population count. Every Canadian have made us collectively proud of their history during both wars. Is that a good thing? I guess I can't judge, but I mean, okay. Oh, okay, so these were two breach fishies. Another pathway, another pathway. I don't know why the little guys are destructing me though. Dang. So hold on, do I have to go back to the shuttle line and try that? 'Cause that's like the only thing that's open. Maybe the gantry. I don't know if it'll let me though. I think it'll tell me that don't go again. Hold on.
This had better be the right way.
Okay, never mind. Oh, jeez. So I was right earlier. Bruh. The game was just telling me no, I was doing it.
Let's find that suit and get out.
Oh, his head's gone. Jeez. That's not promising at all. Very broken. What the hell? Whoa! What? What the hell was that? Okay, that was trippy. What? I don't like this anymore. The creepy skeleton guy. Why is there a long hallway? Wait. Why? Why is there a long hallway? You know? Bad enough that nobody likes long hallways.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
Okay, we're loading. Get that Bandai dial up. Damn. Okay. D. So we're activating it now?
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few
What
pints of
now?
structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think
think
about
I'm
it,
transferring
we're
my
actually
body.
incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
The 3. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Don't forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Why is this door here? What the fuck? Yeah, I know, it's a little weird. Apparently I'm just gonna transfer my conscious into another body. You know, same old, you know, we're just transferring consciousness. In the drawing, do you think Eliza would be well? Do you think Eliza would be most likely to say that? Maybe. Random as fuck. Can I do that? Oh, I can. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Get the virus? What? Am I just popping? clones, man. What the? I think Alien and I is like more like chaotic differences see of things because they can see more in the city of clone. Oh yeah, that's true, they are clones. You mentioned that. Oh! Okay, so... Come on, man. Energy pulse. Performance 50 hack. Alright. That's creepy. What the? What do I do with this crap guy? don't know what's going on here now. What do I just go for it? Okay. We have to be quiet. There's stuff all over in front of them. Bro, what the? When would you have to soma? I don't know yet. I've been talking to Brady about doing more like, not like friend style, but just like playing those games again. You know how you were trying to also do that? You know, you were trying to play with everybody. Something like that. I got my shoes working. We do replay. Oh, actually, I mean, yeah, we could. anything at all. Dude, I saw a video of that. People are trying to do anything for views, man. They're breaking apart like old devices and running it through water, and then they're like, "Oh, look, this is a battery," and they open the battery and they take off the steel and everything, all the layers. It's the fucking lithium and the fucking cobalt, and they're running it on water, like, and it's catching fire. Like, dude. This is why Darwin said what he said. Like, I don't even feel sorry for these humans. I really don't. Yeah, dude, it was catching fire. And they're just like, dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Like, what? You know how lucky you are it didn't explode? Genuinely, how lucky you are? Why are all their heads just exploded? No, I agree. It basically pops. These people are just, I don't know, man. They gave me a bad Felicia. Wait, what? The battery? The body is gone. So I crushed him with my dice. Dice are good. What? The people whose head exploded? Oh my god. Let's see if it works. Oh, I can't do anything to have all three. Okay, that makes sense. A little annoying. I wanted to see the progress on the thing, because I don't know if the battery needs a charge. The sun sign is so good. In the game? Oh, definitely. It's fucking creepy. God, that's... Fuck you. I don't know what the hell you are. You creep me out.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with.
What you want, Molly? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you...
Alpha?
Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Site Alpha? He wants me to go down to the Abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me. Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
What's going on? Huh. That's nice. Wait. The it's just showing that there was like a experimental stuff. Medical bay. I was expecting to get the spinal thing here, but apparently not. Fish, yeah, I know. I have one thing though. Something over there. Okay, bro, why are all their heads popping, dude? Something never seen of that speed. Wait. And I get it? Why does that have a fucking battery? They were actively testing with the gel. That look, the gunk. For sure, Drew has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when they're removed from a power source if it applies circuits. They're trying to see what it does. Ability. So it's like a cure-all, like a cure-all cell almost. Why am I getting these weird visions? Destroy the A. What? No. Right. First sample. 3 hours. Oh. That looks like a squid. A rat. This thing. Wait, why? for a game that's what 10 years old, it's still creeps you out. Crazy, huh? We got 2 out of 3. We need what is it? We need a battery pack, gel, and a Cortex chip. Right? No, what's messed up is we could have taken a Cortex chip from one of these guys, but apparently nobody has a headpiece. Why? Just a heal pack, which I don't want to grab that. Beat it. I'm missing something. I don't know what else to look for, honestly. You usually get those Cortex chips from robots as well. I wonder, can I get it from one of the suits in the beginning now? I mean, worth a shot. What the? I was thinking you could grab it from the machine outside. Okay, I'm gonna phone a friend. I don't know what to do right now. I feel like I'm going in circles. I've gone through all the rooms. Yeah, like this is just showing the map and everybody unlocked it. That's where I was. Bio. Fish have something? When I slap my leg, does it rip? I mean, I would hope so. You got some flesh. Oh, hold on. Their body. Why are you paying Ross first? So they're that body is somebody named Ross. Holy fuck, that's me. Damn.
You streaming Omega Lows?
Yeah. Trying to finish the game, man. It's I'm kind of lost right now, though.
Oh, you saw your extra body.
They saw me.
You saw a version of you.
Kind of crazy. I'm still stuck because I need a vortex. I don't know where to get one. You agree with that, by the way? Thick dive save lives. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody agrees.
You?
We need to get you a new Cortex chip, just like the ones you find inside robots, so we can store your brain.
Mr. Omega. Yeah.
Damn, Ed Sheeran got a new guitar and released a new amp. That's crazy.
I mean, that kind of was me growing up. I played a lot of Metroid. I played Mario, RPG. I fucking Castlevania was a little bit. My brother was more into it than I was.
Back when games were art, not only indies make art, AAA companies make McDonald's.
That's kind of a legit statement because me and Bertie, I don't know if you care, there was an after stream when what was it, the Game Awards or whatever, or the game premieres. We had way more fun watching those.
Day of Devs.
Yeah, like there was some crazy stuff there. Like every single project I think was legit interesting, except for the one about the guy biking. I thought that was kind of weak. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, Omega don't like cardio. He skips out at that at the gym.
No, I do. I just don't think I don't think that makes a great game. Unless you can bike and it keeps track of your bikes and it's like in-game stuff, then cool. But it's like a literal game for biking. It just, it just didn't resonate with me at all. I wonder, can this make me a Cortex chip?
It came back to life. Something like it.
If I add Oreo. My times I've saved my phone on several occasions. I'm pretty sure that's some humans will appreciate that. CorruptxOmega. That's your legal name. Oh, the chip works now. Bertie, I'm phoning a friend. Where do I go? What do I do?
You gotta find yourself.
I already did. Technically. I need to find a Cortex chip, but I don't know where to go for a Cortex chip.
Soma is a metaphor for VTubers who have no identity.
No head? Right.
I'm losing my mind. Fucking robot.
Keep that right away from Marcy. Rabbi upon thee. I mean, Bird, you could be right. Actually, that's a good metaphor for VTubers. I don't even know if I have like, do I have an identity? Just talk about.
That's the point. Nobody has an identity, so they got to make up their own identity because their real identity was something that got lost long ago. Therefore, the existence of VTubing, because their real identity isn't as cool as their made up identity. It's layers of persona. If anything, it might be a psychological thing for most VTubers, but they can't admit it because therapy is expensive. But no one wants to go down that rabbit hole. I'm the only crazy man who sits in his cave all day thinking such things.
I don't think you're wrong on that, honestly. There's VTubers that they can't, like, I've seen it because there's always drama. They can't exist unless they have like some sort of persona. Like they have to have.
Persona 6 is coming out, so they can buy another one.
They could buy the other one. Oh yeah, true. Yo, but like that's how they are. Like they have to have a weird name or something.
Oh, that thing hasn't been unleashed yet? Oh, man.
What?
Yeah, freaking out. I'm too lazy to make another one.
You made one before. You had one, and then you redesigned it. What do you mean?
At this point, being lazy is actually more unique than being what everything else is.
Nope. Oh, I missed one. Oh. There's a robot here. Design was an aesthetic choice because I've used my legal first name, which just had me call me AIRL. It's like kind of a bad thing looked. Ah! And I just play along with it as a bit and as an angel. Yeah, that's true. We bless the streamers with munitions because it's funny and you usually fun to play with it. Like, I think that's always a good question. Like, are we trying to be special, you know? I don't know. Are we, Birdie?
What? What do you put?
Like, are we trying to be special with that? Using the VTuber facade?
Nah, we use the VTuber thing because one, you don't want to be on cam. Two, I'm too lazy to be on cam. So well, that's a valid reason. I don't give a fuck. I don't have some way thought out methodological explanation as to why I use a PNG. I'm just lazy and I can slap up Fugitech and it uses less resources than VTube Studio or VMagic Mirror or any 3D or 2D app out there. So you just using a browser source uses less RAM and CPU. It's just a no-brainer if you want to save what, 300 to 500 bucks PC, hardware that you need to run
Because
that
that's
type of
already
stuff.
getting up there too. Yeah.
See, when people, the thing about VTubers, they normally play games that are like novels or esports or whatever that don't require a lot of resources. But when they try to branch out and play newer games or actual games, that's when they realize, holy shit, I need 2 PCs or a beefy PC. And it's always too late because it's like, fuck, I spent all my money on the VTuber and didn't do any research because, well, I'm a VTuber. That's the nicest way I can say not have a brain. But I agree with Hale. I just do it because I'm lazy. It's easier to not pull up a camera. It's easier to not have apps running in the background. Everything dedicated to the thing I actually care about, playing the game and chilling with chat.
Are they crying?
I only show my face when I play guitar because people want to see what I'm doing. And that's it. Ain't nothing special though.
That's a clean Cortex chip. It's literally my face. My current eyeball, I guess. I just fucking draw the model. What do you mean, Al? I'm not just trying to be special. You know what? And that's fair. We're not. Oh, fuck, that scared me. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Ah. No. I don't like what that is. Nope, 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 thank you. Not cool at all.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked! What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work. This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
What do I gotta do? I just shove that thing in there.
Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Well, good news, that's clean gel, so it should work. Been a while. Oh, hey G, what's up?
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need
Been a minute,
to launch
man.
the Ark.
You'd really do it? Change body?
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not going to stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, son. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room.
Thank you
You
for
might
the
need to
water.
move
I got
down.
some water in. Oh, stretch. Oh man. Sorry, we were kind of talking a little deep because, funny enough, we were going through what Digital Circus, talking about how they handled their existentialism, and then some was also doing that, and it's kind of a reflection of what's been going on with a lot of stuff, especially in VTubing sphere, which, you know, it's a pretty good point that Birdie made. I'm not gonna lie.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
I think it's like this. Oh, that's... Fine. Why? Oh, here it goes. I just fucking draw. Okay. Why would I spend 500 on a V2 model when I can just draw myself a PNG model? True. Very 100% true. I kind of figured. No, yeah, we've been doing pretty good. Slowly leveling up in, you know, YouTube and stuff, and, you know, getting small things up
It's
and running.
Birdie's fault.
It's not Birdie's fault. He just points things out and things happen, and you just can't. It's all fun and games until you call the crazy guy, bro, you crazy, and then when shit happens, it's like, oh look, I was right. Who's crazy now? You know, it's like one of those situations. Like what's that old meme? A man who sleeps with his gun is crazy 364 days of the year except for that one day.
Yeah.
It's something like that. There's a joke like that, but it's true. It's like he's crazy the whole year except one day when he's actually right. Birdie's fault. Yep. I'll see you later. Have fun and don't get just. Ah, man, this game's all about surprise shiz, man. Don't you worry. How is that a mismatch? It's pretty close.
I wonder how many people failed this because they were tone deaf, and they're just like, I can't match it up.
But that's really close. How is that tone deaf? Wait a minute, what?
Well, if you can, this is oscillation. So when you're tuning a string on guitar, you kind of hear this.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. When they line up, it's in tune. So that's kind of how you can solve this quickly, other than using your eyes, you know. But most people are
You mean
like,
like that?
yeah. And most people have to only use their eyes, so they can't hear the correlation. They can only see it.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
Ah.
I have everything under control, so please. Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
Right? He needs to be exact. Hey, you watch your language, yo.
Copy completed.
Oh, shit.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
Wait, what?
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on.
What
in
the
Toronto.
fuck?
Damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in his fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him?
You
Make
transferred your
friends?
brain.
Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if
To obviously not your body
he
again.
didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Wait, hit what switch? Where? Oh my god. Bro, this is weird. Do I like that's a genuine question. Do I leave me behind?
Well, you already know you died ages ago, so are you even you?
But that's the thing. Am I even me at this point? Is it even fair to leave this copy to wake up in this hellhole?
Should you feel bad for something that's not even you? Why are you thinking human of? Why are you giving AI sentience? It's just a copy of your mentality. It's not essentially you.
But that was me literally up until a minute ago. That was me.
The AI fly did not question if it was a fly. It just acted like a fly and carried on.
So what?
Now you understand why that AI fly was so crazy.
Oh man.
Because now you are the AI fly.
No,
now
we are the fly.
Yeah, because you think you're living a life right now. You're questioning if not you exist, but the real question is, which part of you is still existing? Because you've already transferred your body how many times? And keep in mind, the body you have now, it was a lady's body. You're just a copy of a brain scan that glitched when you went to go check yourself for your sickness. That's all you ever were, and that's all you ever will be. And that still doesn't spoil the ending.
I'm gonna take the battery. I just can't do that. Like even if it's like not me, is it fair to let something else experience this hellhole like this? Like I don't
Well,
know.
does a robot have feelings? Will a robot appreciate what you have done? It's a body without, right now, technically doesn't have AI or sentience. It just lives and breathes, but it doesn't have a motive. It doesn't have something to drive it anywhere.
Until it wakes up, then it'll be my previous copy.
Yeah. Trapped there the whole time. Is mercy worth it for something that doesn't exist? Technically, you committed murder, but do you care because the life wasn't real?
It didn't even work. It's his battery malfunction. He's gonna stay alive.
Yeah, he just has to stay on the chair for the rest of his existence. But you killed him, so it's all good, man. You're just a murderer.
He's not. He's not even connected. It didn't work. He's gonna wake up. Bro, what kind of fucked up game is? What the like? He's not. Look, he's not. It didn't work. Look, that is link is active. Warning: battery malfunctioned. He's gonna fucking wake up, and he's gonna do his. Oh my. Yo, that's not cool.
That's a problem for a different day, buddy.
That's.
Get out of there before he realizes it's your fault, Ash. I mean, he ain't gonna wake up when you're there, but imagine if this is real.
What the? Or maybe he did stop. He stopped moving. I don't know right now. Either way,
his eyes turned off too.
Yeah, but he's still connected. I don't know, dude. That's just a messed up thing, dude. It's fair. It's equality. Is that equality? I don't even know whether we even count.
What are the odds you and Greater Legion are playing Soma? That's crazy.
Is he playing Soma too?
Yeah,
What?
I just saw right now.
Hey. It's equality. You experience it, so has he. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, that's dirty. I died? I thought that was the way to go. What do you mean? Oh. I unga bunga too hard.
You'll be your Taco Bell. So, going down the pipe.
It's a conundrum. It really is, man.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Am I justified in lashing at her like that?
I mean, the last person that lashed at her knocked her out and killed her with the wrench, so I don't know, man. She might have PTSD from that.
Possible. There's some kind of afterlife.
Jesus.
Do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me?
And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Oh, crap.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
Connection severed. Eat the children? What do you mean?
It's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. I think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than movement.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
What's that? What the hell is this?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
What? It will make preparation. What are you? Is this one of those Dead Space situations, Birdie, where they bamboozle you in the DOC so they can find the Ark?
Oh, good, you're back.
So I think Cyberpunk is probably one of the best ways, but when you start messing with AI, there's this thing where you start fragmenting, I guess, let's just say memories and brain and all that is storage, RAM. Eventually, when you have a cap on storage, like PS2 memory cards, that's probably another great example.
GameCube cards, 64 RAM cards, yeah.
Yeah, but there is a glitch in a PS2 memory card where if you ran out of space, it would automatically overwrite your own game just to save the new game, and it won't tell you. So you slowly, if you were to prolong playing games over and over and over, your PS2 would eventually rewrite all 32 blocks, and you would yeet every game you've ever had on there because it wouldn't tell you, hey, you're rewriting your stuff. So now put that in the perspective of Soma or any AI, where every time something happens, you're slowly rewriting something that isn't there. This new information, you have a cap to how much memory is stored in your brain because it's not a brain anymore. It's a memory device. It's a memory chip. So all these weird things are going on because cyberpsychosis, kind of like cyberpunk, where you start injecting yourself with so much implants and cybernetics, your body can't tell the difference between whether you're human or you're metallic metal or whatever. It starts to doubt itself. So all these things you're seeing is just you going through that.
It's like the implant psychosis or some shit like that.
Yeah, cyberpsychosis, man. So that is something that we will fear, and probably not in our timeline, not our problem, right? But in the future, when people start implanting just for fun, yeah, that could be a thing. And that's probably what's going on right now because, well, your memory is limited. Remember, brain can rewrite itself a lot of times, but storage can't. Storage can't add more storage unless you physically add more storage. So you're kind of just, some memories, some things that you're seeing aren't really all there. It's like a speed run version of dementia, except it's just because the cap of memory you have.
Is that ever hinted at? Or is that something just like you kind of notice of like, oh, we now have a chip? And I remember there was a body and they had like a little memory expansion pack, and it was showing that how that works now. I guess there's like subtly shown to you, I guess.
Yeah, everything is very vague on purpose. I guess everything is to make you, like you find out late in the game that you died. You find out late in the game what happened to Earth. You find out late in the game what all of this starts to become. You're slowly given information, but it's up to you to piece it together to understand what's going on. And even then, like let's just say you don't know nothing. At minimum, the experience of the horror game is there. It's good. At maximum, it respects your intelligence by giving you the whole existential part of the game. That way, both parties, no offense, if you're dumb, you can still enjoy the game. If you're someone who looks deep into all the writing on the walls, then you can really see what the game is trying to explain to you. So if you're smarter than the norm, the game will respect you and give you those tidbits.
My memories, what are you doing to them, right? Then are the creatures that I'm facing, are those actual creatures, or is that just me having that mental turmoil happening?
A little bit of both, because that black stuff you kept shoving your hand into thinking it was great was just the AI sentience leaching into the real world, and now you're infected. So you got a bit of that in your brain, but you don't have enough space to have your profile and that sentience. So that constant fighting back and forth, that psychosis begins because you're now being influenced and your brain is fighting for space. The not you, the sentient you versus the AI sentience that took over the whole station through infection and whatnot.
Which I did read those notes. Apparently, it also one person named Ross, and they were infected, and they sealed them up. They kept them with radiation and some sound wave thing, and they got this gel from them that when they were using it, they were actually doing the human thing. They were using it as testing to see what it could do and its properties. Apparently, the gel can upgrade things, small things at first, whether it's machine or flesh, but it begins to corrode or get corrupted because it works with like programming, but it's like a bioorganic programming, and it can do basic things like the when I was checking that rat and it brought it back to life and everything. But I guess it goes primal, and it would kill its other teammates, its other rat companions. And then it had to have a system because then the jail would harden and it would stop moving, obviously. Um, but when it would corrupt, it would just turn into like a cancer, because then it would just start to infect more things. That's why it feels like it's interesting, because it's like not a necromorph, but it's just like it's a living biomass, but it's more of a computer. Kind of like the movie Virus. I think you've seen that movie. It's an old movie. One of the OG movies are really good in like gore and prosthetics.
Spoke
Like
to
that.
me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so apparently that confirms that was a real body. So that was a real person.
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber could take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that art.
I'm gonna replace your hips with feminine hips. Too late, I already have them. I've had girls compliment me. I have white hips. Don't remind me. What's the sector? What's the sector, man? I don't know the sector. What section is this? This is it's below Omicron. Hold on. CR landing unsafe. Stay close to the lights. Oh, we're in Lumar. It's your sector, the Omega sector. Oh, wait. I mean, it might be the end. We're getting there. Why is there thunder here?
Tao? Come in, Tao. Please answer, Tao. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
Omega sector. That's a game, isn't it? From Digital Extremes?
Dark sector.
Ah, Dark sector, yeah. You right. Warning. Okay, so it's strong currents. I wouldn't fucking know. Oh, okay, man, sassy. What the fuck?
Jesus, did you see that? Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't, Valglasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Saurang. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell him yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We
Look
just...
out!
Hopefully you're doing good, EG, man. Thanks for stopping by. think we're good. Oh, what? There's a shark. There's an anglerfish, and there's a fucking squid. Wait, so what now? Where's the... Here it is. Oh, it broke. Oh, am I moving? Lovely. My hand is glitched and I don't know why I can't read it. When I was in high school, I had this history teacher, Mr. Little. When I called him Señor Pequeño. Going back? I learned when I'm essentially drunk, won't get thunder. Ah, you're a hugger. I think I just got to the observatory. Bruh. lights. Okay. It's so hot. Yeah, it was actually humid. Ah, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Oh, they're biting me. What the? Oh, well, this sucks. Well, what the hell do I do here? I can't, like... What? Okay. Little anglerfish. I'm going. It's gross. Oh, yeah. Good though. Insufficient. I might pass out with my pillow. Nah, go get some rest.
Anyone there?
This is Tau. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tau.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. Instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tau, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
There be light. Before I go, that's on video. I still haven't touched it. What do you? I told you I'm working on the other new first. As you mean though, the first one's done. I'm on the second one, and I finished all the videos for the week. So literally what I said is that, yeah, it's already, it's just like that. I'm gonna be working on the second interview. About it though.
That'd be cool. Make a stream in Soma.
Yeah.
Dies. Probably. I told you it was gonna take a bit. I swear, Bird, this game is like, oh yeah, you're almost done. Yeah, you're almost done. Still going.
You're almost done, man.
No, my robot! Where do I go now? What the fuck? Like I said, I'll update you when I start it. But it won't be for a bit. Hi, hey Alex.
Saving it for his 1,000 sub special, bruh.
Did I just die? I got bit by an anglerfish, bro. What the fuck? Oh man, this wildlife is gnarly. I am doing pretty good. Finishing a lot of stuff. Working on. You know, also big props to Birdie for making the soundtrack on the upcoming interview. I can't see anything. Oh my god. I could literally fall and die. Not even joking. Whoa. It's gonna be really cool, man. I put a poll in my Discord. To see when to put it up. But yeah, it'll be out in maybe a few days tops. But it's done. Since you're here, I might as well tell you, I got to hang out with Victorian XD, the man behind Urgents and mechanic artwork. Got to hang out with the dude and have a little chat. Good to hear you doing alright. I know we're on super late, by the way. You joined today? Oh, you did? Oh, I gotta look for the approval. I'm sorry. There you go. I just got you checked in.
Never
You
been
should
happier to be inside.
should be
Let's
all
find
good
the
to
Ark.
look. If you want to double check Discord. Who did I talk to? It was Victorian XD. We talked about this stuff a few times with Birdie and me. We talked about Urjanks. We talked about metal artwork. And yeah, just got to hang out with the dude, man. It was really cool. And then I have a second one that I'm going with. Living area, laboratory, maintenance. I'm in maintenance right now.
I just finished the Cyberpunk collab.
Oh, was it?
Cyberpunk.
It made me cry again. I'm like depressed.
Wow. We just do
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. They did something that from the anime, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it, but it's kind of like a return.
I do gotta watch it.
Dude, it's good. I watched it in. I hate dub, but I watched it in dub. Dead showed me it. It's pretty fucking good. Wait, no. Sub. I watched it in sub. I hate sub. I like dub. But it was still pretty good. Nah, I just hate reading. I like dub. I just don't feel like reading. I'm watching to relax, not to use my brain.
No. That's sub. You reading?
Yeah. I had it backwards.
What?
I watched it in sub because when someone else hosts it, I watch it the way they watch it. But it was still pretty good.
It's good. It's good. Honestly, I enjoyed it.
When I'm rewatching it someday in dub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get it. I always forget. I always get it flipped.
It made me cry, honestly. I'm like right now. This even in the collab, this thing made me cry. It really was
Is that good? Nice.
Yeah, it was good. I will say, if you were to play or you were to watch like a playthrough of it, it very takes place after the anime. The collab. Just watch it on YouTube, bro.
Watch it on YouTube.
The
What was the
if
word?
you don't want to play the game, if you don't want to play the game, just watch it on YouTube.
What was the word you used on Saturday that had the word guy in it? Word guy. Where did I use a fancy word? Heisenberg? No.
The attention to detail in this game is amazing.
Autogonophiliac?
Huh. Oh.
That one? Because we had a conversation. Yeah. Was it that one? What about that word? Like you're not familiar with what it is, or? Oh, what the fuck? Birdie, why does this look like freaking Alien?
Because it's a good game, man.
It just reminds you of it, right? I will be as clear and cut as this, by the way, Alice, because it's kind of a thing people do not want to talk about and refuse to talk about. But autogynephilia is a person's I guess I would say the word desire to be excited or from the thoughts or actions or images of seeing themselves as a woman. That's why I bring it up, because when we have those conversations, a lot of people who are trans, they're liars. They're grifters. They are using it as an out, as a scapegoat, as a free pass to live their depraved fantasies, because they're just doing it to get off. That's why. They, no pun intended, they get off on cross dressing, basically, or saying that they are part of that community, only to get close to whether it's young people, teens, or adults, XYZ, whatever. That's why. Yeah. And people refuse to talk about that, and they have to admit that a lot of these people are not what they say. They are not a true ally, they are not a good person, and they are somebody that needs to be probably put down. Yeah. It gets dark very quick, and that's why I was like, I kind of want to leave it at that. But yeah, Alex, that's why, like, autogynephilia is something that the LGBT community has been rampant with. That's why it has split. It is now LGB, and a lot of people are mad at that. But I'm sorry, even I believe in for them to separate, because people of that manner and a lot of those mindsets, they basically weaponize empathy, and now they're just running with it. I guess that's a fitting thing that I say it, because I guess you could say that I weaponized my empathy earlier, Birdie, by killing myself. Per se, but yeah, it's basically as broad as I can be, as clear as I can be, but it's literally that. Yeah. Oh, that's her. Guess right, Birdie. I guess it is kind of. Oh, where did I learn that word?
Can't we do anything for him?
The
like,
internet.
You're right. Internet. The TV turned to internet.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark.
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value, you know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
Well, better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
Hey, see where you learned the word from the first time I heard from Saturday. I had some time a while ago where I didn't want to be completely oblivious. I know, shocker. I mean, Omega over here, who's kind of a derp, but I've come to know people who are trans in real life as well. People that I know, and one of them is actually I guess you could say an old friend of mine. And I got curious. I'm like, why is this being such a social contagion? Meaning, like, why is it just like coming? Like everybody's this now, you know. And I talk to people. I have my conversations, and then I looked into it. Some VTubers, some content creators also talk about it as well because it's affecting their sphere, which i.e., gaming, modeling, work, you name it, it's everywhere. It's rampant. Gaming, especially, is really bad right now. I mean, Birdie can attest to that part. So, I wanted to know, like, what's the good and what's the bad. Like, is there somebody who's like, how can you tell when someone's being genuine? Because the whole base of this ideology is basically, I believe. Like, your feelings is the end all be all, but your feelings can change. So that sounds stupid to me. But for some people who do that, they genuinely have this feeling and they change their whole lifestyle for this. They do the surgery, the chemicals, medicines, you name it, and they change their life. But then I came to the realization that some people aren't doing that. They're just saying, I am XYZ, and they don't do anything. And it's kind of weird. So it just became a little rabbit hole for me to look into and understand. And it kind of became obvious because I don't know if you remember, but I know everybody here probably remembers, like, there was a memes of like, it's ma'am. And it's like a 6 foot tall dude who's just dressed in like a pink shirt in the GameStop, and other situations that happen like that. And there's plenty of them. You can literally Google it. And then there's the weirdos who are doing this and they're just genuinely just weirdos, like, not just straight up. So I didn't want to be, it sounds dumb, but like, I didn't want to be just like blindly following it because I know some people are genuine. I mean, I dropped out of psychology, but that doesn't mean that it's very important. Like, there is some people who have this as a root of their lifestyle. It's just sad that it's become a vessel for this perversion, and it's me and Bertie. I'm pretty sure people here in this party say the same thing. It's all fine until you tell me that I have to believe in you. I have to follow what you say, because now you're telling me that my worldview is wrong, and now you fucked up. That's why. If what you're saying is true, it should be just like any other religion. You do you, I do me, don't worry about it. And the only time that I'm gonna call you by the correct XYZ is if I respect you. Which, fun fact, respect is earned, not given. I know, shocker, but yeah. And like I said, I've met people who are, and I respect them. And they respect me just as much, and I'm happy. I really am. I'm happy to have that line of like, your life is your life, my life is my life, and we can still talk and have a good conversation, which is the best thing that you can do. But yeah, it's yeah. From what you're saying, it's a thin line to cross. It's not even that it's a thin line to cross. It's just that it's been crossed so much nobody cares. Which is the even sadder part about that. Like, it's become a pseudo religion, like, unless you believe in this, then you're a bad person. I know we've all heard that. Like, oh, and you don't believe you know, men and women are the end all be all. I mean, yeah, duh. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't I? Just because you have a change in your worldview, you know, that's your worldview. That's the whole point. Mine is mine. We're different. On another topic, I also want to mention I find Hope, Jazz, and Maria from Mr. Schmexy. Got you, fam. No, they're all fun. They're derpy. And come on, they're all buff too, most of them. They're buff or they're like that thin fit, which is nice. What the fuck?
Move on, Simon.
Yeah, that's Ross. That's the one that they mentioned.
We have to stop it. There's nothing here. We have to leave.
But I think you're right.
Well, not letting you
I think I'm getting corrupted. The voices are telling me to stop it. If it's any help, Alex, I think they're all nice and pretty. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, crap. Hey, sorry, dog. The post that Maria was in was in the last short with something. Hey man, nothing wrong with fan service. We all like our fan service.
Especially on a hot summer day.
Yeah.
Fans. Yes.
Bye, Fantasy Flag. Was it hot over there for you guys, dude? It was humid.
It's either really hot or it rains and then mosquitoes.
Or both.
Yeah,
Hot
or both.
mosquitoes.
Alex, the wife. Good to hear. Nice to share thoughts like that with you. Oh no, you're perfectly fine, my dude. We all got our waifus, man.
We all got our waifus.
Right, Miku?
Hi.
Oh no, fair. Yeah, you and Birdie have actual waifus. Meh.
Meh.
Oh, by the way, if you want, Alex, I don't know if you wanna support putting up some merch. I made a post on it earlier. I don't know if I'll call them, but yeah. Something that I made, I ordered it, but it's made by my artist. I do currently have it on my desk. If that's what you want to know. It is. I am very surprised on the quality. Came out really nice. Supposed to move something, but by my artist, Noemi. It looks good. Oh yeah, it's honestly really nice. Okay, that's weird. How did I get that? You're just scribbling.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations.
No, you can post up, like, if you want to draw stuff and just slap it up, you're more than welcome to. It's not like locked, you know, like you're perfectly fine. You can just like, oh, I made this and this and that, you know, yeah, you're good.
Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not?
Dying.
Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
See, so that's the weird part. So this is like something that we tampered with. And now we fudged up. Alright. Oh yeah, no, well, you're by all means, man, go right ahead.
Pretty much everybody had a project to prolong the human existence.
Yeah, yep, I get that. And this one went haywire, it looks like.
Yep. And hers was the whole
what
simulation
the hell?
thing.
Different.
You're alive.
Nice suit.
Are you human?
Would you really call that living, Omega?
I would assume.
Payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
Holy
I'd
shit.
say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
There's no one alive at Omicron.
you've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon. The ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
If I knew you'd come, I would clean this place up a little bit.
Bro, what the how do you drop that bomb on us, bro?
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with. I still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
You got a few memes as well after learning about Haley's sexuality. You feel confident? Oh yeah, no, like it's perfectly fine. Like, sorry about that, about them, you know, being that. It doesn't matter. It's just the creator is, you know, doing a pretty good job already.
Would you stay with me, please? It won't be long now. Please, just stay.
I hold her hand at least.
What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray! Wish I could have died at home with my friends. Have you ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
That's sad. But to answer your question, Alex, I know I got really distracted. I think it'll be perfectly fine. I really do. Just because they're getting labels doesn't mean anything, honestly. I remember when me and Birdie were growing up. What was the thing about it? Everybody was bi out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like everything was normal, like, and I mean that like in like as normal as you can say it. Like everybody was chill. You were either a nerd, you were a dweeb, you were a jock, you were XYZ. And then it became this whole rainbow fiasco. Did I fuck up? Okay, now that I joined, I can show you drawings. Yeah, of course. The caption here. Here's the gay. I should note he mentioned he was supposed to post it in June and posted it months later. Oh no, you're good. The dude's busy, man. Catch up.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
Like in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johan Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels no more.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me.
Careful with the arc.
Take it easy. It's not going to...
Oh dear.
Oh. For a moment, I thought it was going to collapse.
There it is. mean there's not much time now? No, but you're good at it. I mean, you can post stuff. You know, I have a. Let me know if you can see everything. Like, there should be like a one for food, one for art. There's a music channel. There's a recommend channel as well that you can see the stuff that I've been looking at. If you wanna, some of the stuff is like kind of upcoming things that I'm gonna cover as well. When I first saw that drawing review at Haiti sexuality, I first showed it when he turned to Patreon. I don't know, he was being serious when he said he was gay. It's just not like exactly news to me because it's just, you know, like how I said earlier with me and Birdie growing up, and I think even Miku and Dad. Oh, maybe not Dad. That's kind of more hip and cool. Well, he gets the luxury of seeing everybody, you know, as they currently are. But yeah, like I said, everybody was just. Was it gay or was it bi, Birdie? I swear it was both. Everybody was.
I feel like it was normal to have, because in choir and all that stuff, but bi was more like the whole indecisiveness. Like I can't fit in with the emos and the jocks and the whatever, so I need to create this whole new identity to fit into.
What?
That's a fitting in.
How?
Enslaved protein slushing.
That's how most cultural things end up happening because
What are you talking about?
it got so, I guess, so smeared of I don't fit in anywhere to the point where it branched off so many times. And that's I think the issue we have with it is that it has no definitive culture behind it. It's an escape of an escape and an escape and an escape. And the
Like
more
an
down the totem
excuse, I
pole,
would guess.
yeah, exactly. The
It's
more you go
just-
down that totem pole, it has no backbone. There's no legitimate reason for its existence. No offense, but that's kind of how it started from back in our day. Cause like I said, there was cool, you know, Freddie Mercury's gay. Judas Priest vocalist is. There's a lot of musicians that are.
Even Prince, he wasn't any of that, but he was just flamboyant. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. So it enhanced music, but I can guarantee you, if you reflect on any of it to this day, it's not really enhancing any culture. It's more of an escapism from the more dominant pop culture, and it's not really a good enough, in my opinion, it's not really a good enough excuse to be an outlier in terms of what door should I open into defining my personality, whereas it was back then, it defined a lot of generations of pop culture
because it wasn't the main focus. They were just
culture,
part of it.
yeah, like movie culture, David Bowie's fashion sense, you know, like stuff like that, where it didn't mean you were, but it was a staple. It was swag. It was something.
It was them.
You know, yeah, swagger back then before the newer generation ruined the word, but it had a culture. I would argue it does not today. It has whiners, and back in our day, emos were the whiners. Now that culture died and turned into a fashion sense.
Now it's just, I mean, to be a bit blunt, it's just whores. It's all it is. And it sounds mean even for me, but it's just like, dude, whenever you see somebody saying that they're punk or they're emo, it's just a girl with huge knockers showing everything under the bus. But she like, I ain't complaining, but last I checked, that's not punk.
Yeah, they're just nostalgia
It's
baiting.
really not punk.
Unfortunately, pop culture now is just baiting nostalgia or creating a what is it, like an environment for an outcast to feel accepted but never truly be accepted.
Yeah, because then you have to say the right words, be the right things, have the right mindset, and it comes back to that, full circle. Like if you say the wrong thing, you are a bad person. That's not what that's supposed to be. Not how it's supposed to work. It always comes full circle, doesn't it? Every time. That's what I mean in Alex's example. How you're saying certain characters are gay. That's fine, but that's not what I didn't know that until you told me about it. They were posting their character sheets. Like that's why I like the characters, because it's not their whole end all be all. It's just part of who they are. That's the difference between what Birdie just said and what I love to see. There's a show that I brought up because they were doing a trans story. The main characters were trans. One was a trans feminine and trans masculine. Cool. Not something that you hear me spell very often, but that's what their whole spew was, because they saw that there was no stories for these characters and these archetypes, if you will. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. They wanted to feel a niche in that, and then, you know what? That's fine. But the way everything else has been slapped up to be, where it's for just for the sake of doing it, almost. Like there's no real behind it. Like once you peel that layer off, there's nothing.
It's marketable. It's fashionable.
There's nothing. It's literally just for that. It's for money. It's for clicks. It's for here's my OF link. It's the XYZ. It's ridiculous. Like that story that I just brought up. They've been writing a whole story for these characters, and there's like a whole thing behind them. And I know I said, and it's a little bit contradictory because I just said that if you just lead with the whole that they are trans and this is their story, for example, but they have the backbone of like giving you stories behind them. They have a whole world that they have building up. That's not the same. Now, is it? You could argue that I'm kind of teetering the line in it, and I can admit that, but at least they're doing their part and giving a world with it. They're saying, "Here's my world. Here's my characters. This is the main focus. This is what they did. This is what this is." Cool. You're gonna let people choose what they want. If they like your stuff, if they like your writing, badass. What Birdie's pointing out and that I pointed out is, it's all for something to get from you. It's not for the love of the game. It's for something because they are trying to sell you something. That's the difference. Because the second you take that off, what are they? They're just like every other e-thought online. Just like any other person who's trying to get you a snake oil salesman in XYZ. It's the same thing. It's saying. I'm sorry, I cut you off, Brady. You were saying something else.
No, you pretty much summed it up. I guess if you want to speed run it, if you can change the topic and it still sounds marketable, you are a product of someone's consumerism. That's it. That's how you can definitively, just without even have to ask a question. If the subject matter can be swapped through topics and it's still making money and not really focused on the art or the music or the movie or the animation or the game or all of the above, you can spin the wheel. If it's still something that is being marketable and fashionable, then it's probably fake. It's not being made to enhance said topic. It's only being done to make profit, which people should be angry about.
100% agree. This is why once you know a few things, man, you just can't get things the same anymore. Sorry, oh, hold on, you said a few things. The day you posted the drawing was quite telling, given it was coming from on coming out day. A few months later, I would learn that she was gay from the reply from Rosa answering a question. Sorry for giving you my experience and thoughts on Haley. Oh no, you don't have to apologize about that at all. Like, you really don't. Part of me feel bad that I didn't know that part of her wants to say like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with feeling bad about a character. If anything, I would say it's actually good because you like the characters for what they were, not because of something to hyperfixate into, you know? Also want to know what are some things you don't want to see in dark comics. In dark comics, honestly, nothing really. I just there's one thing like what me and Brady literally just talked about. I just don't want to see a pandering. Like if you have a story, just go with it, man. Like if he basically says that he had to change the story because the community wasn't up to snuff with it, then you know I feel like that's unfair. That's why me and Birdie kind of have a back and forth because a good example is like Glitch. We've been having a conversations about that because we're starting to get into an agreement where we believe that there are certain changes that are happening in the background to accommodate the shows to be more broader, to be more for an audience instead of keeping the original creators' view. And I mean, you could argue with that, you know, but I mean, with Murder Jones, the rumor is V should have been the main protagonist, not Uzi. Which again, not a bad thing in the end because you know people like their growth faders and the Gremlins, and she isn't a terrible character, honestly. And Liam made it work, but there was still a change. Now with Digital Circus and even Gameoverse, except Gameoverse had an idea for her adding later on, so I guess you could argue that too. But with Circus, we felt like the way the ending went through and how the show progressed, like there was a tone shift. So that's why we're in the mindset of like now you're changing things. So as long as roasted sticks doesn't really do that and he keeps to his own idea, then that's what I want. I just want him to literally say, "This is my baby. I'm making this my way," you know, and that's it. I'm not trying to throw shit at Glitch. We'll do that in the later video. Don't you worry. But because me and Brady got to sit down for that one. But yeah, that's our that's all I want. I want him to literally write up and say, "This is my show, and I'm not changing anything." Bam. There you go. That's it. Here you mentioned that the other way representation is also portrayed is why I asked you about Russell. Oh no, you're perfectly fine, dude, and I'm more than happy to converse on it.
They didn't understand. They put it inside a cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the Wow shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, son. Now strike at the heart.
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it.
Well, wait a minute.
Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
So now my goo not only was it a clear one, but it also had a coating to kill this infection. It was doing a directive to keep people alive, even though it wasn't aware of what it is to be human. But at the same time, He was also trying to kill the corruption virus. Am I getting that right?
Yep.
Huh. So I guess in doing it wrong, he was also trying to correct it. I hope I'm right then. Oh, there goes my arm.
Please, I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh, God!
What the fuck? He was supposed to kill me and a fucking shark ate him. Okay. I have to get out of here because my arm is broken now. And that breaks the seal. Jesus, man. Hold on. No, I think you're right. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, come on! I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. The fuck, he just threw me around? Oh, am I fucked up? I can't run that well. Oh no. No! Why am I getting stuck right there? He's gonna grab me again. I knew it. Bruh. My internet glitch getting turned off from what you said. I'm neutral on them, but not pleased on them. Oh yeah. I gotta wait and see. Me and Brady are still gathering our thoughts and deeds on that. But glitch is definitely on the eyeball for sure.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Also, too, man, my arm got ripped off. Man.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it. All right. Phi is up and running.
Endo. We're pretty close. What interests you on the levers? The fact that it was a piece of fucking love. It took them what, going on years to finish that, and they had a funding with it too. Like, man. Plus, it's also a Filipino piece, if I'm correct. So the fact that Philippines are getting some more love right now, it's pretty cool. We really don't see them having a lot of, well, media. It's been pretty cool. Also, I'm not opposed to the whole mermaid, merwoman story stuff, you know? Interesting. I know people were going crazy over Guillermo del Toro's version of that, but looks interesting. And I think even, what is it as well? Heathens is gonna get their episode finally up and running, and it's getting close. The 3 tomes, they're about to start their Kickstarter, which I just covered them, which, you know, really cool. That one looks derpy and cute. I think The Lovers is a movie, though, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, though, Alex. What did it start off at? Oh no, like that. It started from like a tiny little piece, you know, kind of like where everything starts. They have like a tiny animatic or a tiny little piece of it, and now it's like a full thing. I got into The Lovers super late, so maybe it didn't start off as an animatic, and it just kind of kicked off, which, you know, even then, still neat. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, though, Alex. Like, if you know more than I do, but I'm just happy to see some stuff coming to fruition, man. I really am. And I just saw what time it was. We might need to cut it right there. We got
Did you
pretty
find out
far,
what
though.
happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of
Shell
those.
is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before progression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Okay. Interesting. Sorry, that just kind of threw me off.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Jesus. We'll leave it right there. We're about to end it. I mean, we could do a small run tomorrow, finish it up, and we'll see where we go on after that. How about that? Because we also went on. It's about to be midnight over here, but I guess to answer your question though, Alex, like I'm just happy that it's getting done. You know, it was that simple. A lot of stuff is coming through. It really is. But happy to talk to you, my dude. Okay, this girl Leros found our artist photo back in 2023. And did you know Rostrix is Filipino? I did not know that, actually. Really? What? No, I didn't. I did not know that. Pretty neat. Random fun fact. We're gonna call it right there, by the way. We literally, I think we're right there. We're at the end of the game. Like, it's kind of obvious. We're setting up the launch now. So we'll probably finish it tomorrow, do something super short, or we'll probably play with, something, or I don't know. We'll see. But thank you for the conversation, my dude, and hopefully we didn't get too deep with the earlier stuff, man. Like I said, we're not haters. We're just dudes born in the 90s, and we have common sense. That's what I say. But with that, we're done. We're out of here. Do have a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow.